Welcome back to StudioLAB. In this video, we'll take a quick look at each of the multiple charging options available to you. Let's head over to the Seasons page and take a look. Under Studio Setup, select Seasons. When creating a new season, you have the option to set how you would like class charges to be calculated. These include both fixed and flexible options based on either class sessions, the number of classes, or the hours of classes taken. You can select here either billing period for a more fixed charging option, or weeks that are more flexible. If you change your mind, you can change any of this down the track as long as no enrolments have been added. First, we will look at our session or class-based charging option. I'll go back to one of our saved seasons and open this up to take a closer look. The session-based charging option looks at individual classes and uses our industry-leading auto tuition feature to charge students based on individual class sessions. Basically, StudioLAB looks at the schedule and charges accordingly. Session charging also allows for multi-class discounts and packages to give you even more flexibility. Using a combination of billing periods and holidays, you can preset what days classes will run and when they are charged. If you set the pro rata checkbox to yes, then StudioLAB will also handle late enrolments, dropped and even cancelled classes. When adding a class, you simply enter the amount here for how much you want to charge each session. If you add a second day, in this case it will charge $10 each time. If you want to charge a different amount for a second class, use this add button to change the session details. If you prefer a more fixed approach to charging, then simply select the per billing period option and you can set a fixed charge each billing period regardless of how many times the class runs. Just remember that this will disable the pro rata charging model. You can even set individual classes within the same season to charge different ways. Let's take a quick look at how these charges are displayed on a family's account. We will head over to the accounts page for this family, select the billing period we want to look at. We'll take a look at Term 3, then click on Auto Tuition line and expand the charges. You can even see the multi-class discount applied here as well. We'll now take a quick look at how to charge by the number of classes. This can be a fixed billing period charge or calculated weekly. Firstly, we'll look at the weekly option as this offers a lot more flexibility. In these two drop-downs, we want to select number of classes and based on weekly tuition. We can then add in the appropriate weekly charge for the set number of classes. StudioLAB will now break down each billing period into weekly blocks and look at how many classes were done in each. In this example, if a student enrolls in 3 classes, they will be charged $39 each week. But if they drop a class or enroll in a new class, the charge will be adjusted accordingly week to week. This option also allows for pro rata enrolments, cancelled classes, holidays, etc. Here's a quick look at how these charges are applied to a family's account. These are easily adjusted if needed. Our fixed option for calculating charges by the number of classes per week simply looks at the maximum number of classes in any week within the month or semester and applies a one-off charge. The amount entered in the charges section for this option is the total billing period charge. Any adjustments for pro rata enrolments, cancelled classes, etc. have to be entered manually. Our hourly based charging is very similar to the class count option in breaking down charges into either weekly blocks or a single billing period charge. You set the number of hours a student attends each week and apply a charge. In this example, it is a weekly charge. Or the monthly fixed option would look like this. Here's how these two options appear on a family's account. So regardless of how your studio charges, StudioLAB has you covered. Super easy to use and fully intuitive. Managing your dance studio has never been easier.